Project Sapient is a podcast meant to engage our brothers and sisters in the law enforcement and military communities in conversations that we all know we need to have. All opinions you'll hear are our own, are protected by our First Amendment of the United States Constitution, and in no way reflect or are meant to reflect the opinion of any specific agency, officer, or service member. Some opinions may be controversial. Listener discretion is advised. Enjoy.
Yeah, man.
Midweek.
I just want to jump in a mosh pit and start going crazy.
That's what Project Sapient is all about. It's a fucking mosh pit.
It's a mosh pit of emotion.
Yes! Mosh pit, guys. Project Sapient. Thank you. This is the midweek roll call. We have a good episode this week. Supporters. HavocJournal.com, GymJunkies.com, VectorShields.com, WellnessForWarriors.live, LiveBoston617.org, Eagle Eye Firearms Mass, M.A., EagleEyeFirearmsMA.com.
That's our newest
That's our newest supporter, man. Otis, he's the man.
Yep.
So what do we got this week, Iman?
Well, we're gonna, our attaboy goes out to the good old NYPD.
Love our NYPD.
Oh, they're
got some friends there.
Yep, they are special to us.
They are special.
We have a bittersweet relationship with them.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's kind of like police and firefighters.
Well, yeah, sort of. So a pair of Staten Island officers were out patrolling when a frantic mother waved them down.
That always gets the heart pumping, right?
Yeah, they were hailed as heroes for saving a baby girl with CPR. This was written by Joseph Ostempuk, whatever. Staten Island Advance. All right, sorry, Joseph. However you say your last name, alphabets.
I used to be called Alphabet Soup in the academy.
Oh, I'm
for my last name.
Army drill instructors never knew my name because all they called me was Ahmed. It wasn't towards the end until they looked at my name tape and they were like, "Oh, you know, I never knew your fucking name." I'm like, I know.
Can you imagine what kind of HR issues these would be in the fucking in corporate America?
Oh my God! Oh Jesus!
In corporate America, imagine.
Well, you know, it's funny. Like some of the civilians that work in my police department, I'm sure it's the same as yours. They can't work in corporate America.
Oh my God!
Ever again? Like ever?
I could never do it again.
Well, to them, you know, these ladies, they laugh their asses off with some of the shit that we do and come up with, and they're like, "Oh my God, this would be an HR nightmare."
An HR nightmare, dude. Some of the things, like, oh my God.
All right, before we get off subject,
NYPD cops hailed for saving baby girl with CPR.
Our ADD is really kicking our ass right now.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? Go to the video. Let's check out the video.
Hold.
Let's do the video.
Hold. There it is.
She had been isolating at Windsor Castle with the Queen.
Now to an Eyewitness News exclusive. A mother and father so grateful tonight for the New York cops
who sweet little girl.
Saved the life of their baby. It happened on Staten Island, and how the cops found the child and then revived her. Well, that drama is a big part of the story. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Josh Eininger.
Through this hallway, down 4 flights of stairs, Franklin Monsafi was racing for help.
My husband was like, "Call 911."
A frantic father whose baby girl had stopped breathing.
And I start screaming, I cannot help myself.
When they wound up in the lobby, Franklin started CPR as his wife Agnes ran into the street where officers Michael Kirschhoffer and Greg Carosella, an EMT, were just pulling up.
I start waving, they come down right away.
Wait, flagging us down, saying, "Help my baby, help my baby."
They stop right in the middle of the street.
They immediately run out of the car, come inside.
He took over CPR while his partner called for an ambulance.
Nobody wants to be the cop that's called to an unconscious, unresponsive infant.
But 2 more cops are around the corner.
Right.
Sergeant Rich Guerreri and Officer Daniel Del Pino, also an EMT.
I stepped between the father and the officer and took the baby, rolled her over into my arm, so her back was against my forearm, and her head and neck were cradled in my hand.
Are you the dad? Yes. Do me a favor, lightly blow into her mouth. Lightly.
Through his body-worn camera, you can hear the urgency as Del Pino continued chest compressions. And then...
All right, she's breathing.
She started to breathe.
Yeah. And with that, you could see the baby's eyes light up that she was coming back to. Honestly, 11 years, this is probably the best day I've had on the job.
Less than an hour later, the 4 cops visited 7-month-old Annalise in the hospital, where doctors treated her for an infection.
Dude, look at her face. She's so sweet. Look at that.
She was back home. Her parents over the moon with gratitude for the quick-thinking cops who saved her life.
You guys, what you did for me today, it's only God that can do that. So God send you guys.
The police are there to protect our lives. We trusted them the life of this baby girl. And by God's grace, it will revive.
On Staten Island, Josh Einiger, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Channel 7 Eyewitness News. Thanks, guys, for letting us post that.
Great. I mean, again, it's so true. That is the nightmare call.
Of course it is.
Every first responder out there.
Let me ask you, bro, no matter what you got going on during the day, if you hear that call, are you not putting pedal to the fucking metal?
Oh, yeah. Me.
Does not matter.
Does not matter. I remember numerous times on me and my partner, we'd be just in the area. We'd hear the call, even though it's not us. But you know what? We call off right away. Hey, on our way. We're going.
We're going.
And you're talking almost every other cop is going. You know, that's the job. You know, it's, I mean, babies are the most innocent victims of circumstance half the time.
And this wasn't like, this was a circumstance, right? It wasn't like a fentanyl thing. Remember we did the baby fentanyl thing?
Yeah, no, this was...
she had an infection.
Yeah, she had an infection. Something happened and
shit happens.
Yeah, you know, right? And the quick thinking guys, I mean... You know, I just, you know, gave me goosebumps, obviously. And it was because it's real. That's true. You know?
That's what it's all about, man. Anytime anybody ever says to me, you know, these guys that have like the fucking comments all the time about, it's not constitutional for us to be saving lives. All we have to do is uphold the law. And it's like, fuck you, man. That's not the warrior mentality.
The 80-20 split. That 80% can fucking sit back and, you know,
let us do the work.
Yeah, quit the job and let us do the work.
Let us do the work. What did Billy de Blasio, our boy.
Good old Billy.
What up, Billy? What did he say? These officers immediately responded, performed CPR, saved the life of an infant, said de Blasio. This is the kind of thing that means so much to know that a child is alive today because of the bravery, because of the quick thinking and the commitment of these NYPD officers. Well, I mean, he's right.
I want to salute them salute them all and say to everyone at the 120 precinct, you have a lot to be proud of today, de Blasio added. And thank God that child will live and have a long, good life because of the work that you did. God bless you all. But here's the thing. The cynic in me, a rehearsed speech.
Of course it is.
That was written by somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, and said, hey, this would be a great PR for you to, you know, garner some support from the NYPD.
Exactly.
You know, this is not a heartfelt statement.
It's definitely not a heartfelt statement.
No.
I don't like him one bit.
No, I don't either.
And you know it was a completely prepared.
Yeah.
What's the rest of that say? NYPD commissioner?
NYPD Commissioner Dermont Shea and others praised the work of Staten Island cops. NYPD cops never know what their day is going to be like. They can go from noise complaint to a gun run to a baby not breathing, which is 100% true. They are always ready to answer any call. Thank you to these officers for ensuring that this story had a happy ending. Beyond proud to work alongside these two officers doing what we do, the 120th precinct posted. Here's the thing. That's a real heartfelt message. Beyond proud to work alongside these two officers doing what we do. That right there, that one sentence was heartfelt.
Doing what we do.
Doing what we do. Proud to work alongside these two officers.
Man, it is proud to talk about these things. And this is why we do the midweek roll call,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
It's especially between you and I, not between you and I, between thousands of listeners.
Yeah.
It's especially, this one touches me because I had a 7-month-old that I lost on a call. And like looking at her face there, this was probably 15, 20 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
Looking at her face there, it brings me back to it.
Yeah.
It brings back all the emotions. It brings back all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
But it also, like, I looked at her face. I can't pull it up right now, but I looked at her face and I was like, wow, what a beautiful little baby girl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, she was wide-eyed and, Yeah.
chubby cheeks and everything.
Want to pinch them.
You want to pinch them. Mom and dad were happy.
Yeah.
Right? This is what it's all about, brother. Fucking.
In the end, this is it right here. This is what you're trained for, what you've been training for.
Right.
You know?
And if you don't like it,
moments.
You don't want it, get the fuck out.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't deal with a baby. I dealt with a guy who was mowing his lawn and collapsed, had a heart attack.
Right.
I was just around the corner when the call came in, raced over there, chest compressions, AED, got a pulse, all of it.
It's amazing, right?
know?
Like, it's being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Right. I did something years ago. We're not going to get into details, but I did something years ago, and it ended up hitting the media. It was all over the media, and I'll tell you why it actually hit the media. It hit the media because we were talking about it on the last episode. Remember the guys that were running coke from Florida to the Northeast?
Yeah.
It was right then.
Yeah.
It was right then, and my incident happened right like the day after.
Yeah. So
and
they
were
needed
like,
something.
They were like, oh, we got something we can put on the media now.
Yeah.
Put him in front of the cameras.
Yeah.
But I remember thinking of it. One of the guys had said to me, one of the media people, which you're not all bad, there's never a cop around when you need one. And you were there. And it's like, there's never a cop around when you need one, but these guys were there.
Oh, yeah.
Like she just said it. Like they jumped out of their car. They abandoned the cruiser in the middle of the fucking street, jumped out of the car, did whatever they need to do.
When you hear baby, that's it. You dive right into it. It doesn't
dive right
matter.
in, man. It's all about, all life is precious.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter.
100%.
Black, white, Asian, purple. Doesn't matter.
Hey, brothers and sisters of the NYPD, reach out to us. The 120th Precinct, please email us, projectsapient2020@gmail.com. I'd love to give these two heroes a shirt for a job well done.
Yes. And with the baby. If we can find the parents' information, send us that too. We want to send the baby something too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It won't be a wellness it won't be I was going to say wellness for warriors. It won't be a Project Sapient t-shirt.
No.
I said that because we got those awesome t-shirts the other day.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, listen, we want to thank our supporters, HavocJournal.com, GymJunkies.com, VectorShields.com, LiveBoston617.org, WellnessForWarriors.live, EagleEyeFirearmsMA.com. Guys, thank you. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for listening. We love you.
Peace
See
out.
you later.